Hello and welcome to Cindy's Stamping Corner. Today we're going to be working on November's stamp set of the month, which is Festival of Trees, and this is the card that we're going to be making in this particular video. So in your packets you will have received all the supplies for this card. So you've got brushed silver, the DSP, tag in real red, a little piece of the green DSP, two lots of ribbons, some sequins, and then a couple of pieces of card for making the banner here. Not that you're going to need all of that, but that gives you several chances to line up and get it right. In addition, in your pack you will have an extra piece of Whisper White cardstock, and this is for you to stamp your embellishments. In addition, we're going to need real red stamp pad as well as the Encore Silver. This particular card uses the stamp that is kind of like a fir tree. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to stamp that in silver, and I just toward the bottom of your piece of cardstock. And then you want to just let that dry for a few moments before you do the next step. But while that is waiting, you can go ahead and work on your little banners. So this one just says A Merry Little Wish. There we go. Just line it up on your piece of strip of card, and then you're just going to hand cut your banner. And the best way I find to do this is to go up through the middle first, and then corner to cut, corner to cut, and then we're going to repeat on the other side. I'm just going to level that up a wincy bit. Alright, corner to cut, corner to cut. So that's our banner ready for the next step. Then we're going to use the little stamp with it, which is the tub as well as the star. You can see I've used these quite a lot. And again, I'm going to stamp in real red onto your piece of spare cardstock, like that. And then by this time, this silver should be nice and dry. So I'm using the little stamp with like the dots on, again in the real red, and I'm just going to line up and put them on like that. So that's our stamping done. So we're going to cut the Christmas tree out. You can either use paper snips to cut round or the tree punch. Line this one up like that. And then I just simply hand cut the little tree tub, so that's all straight lines, not too difficult on that one. And then once again you can hand trim your star, or if you have the itty bitty stump punch pack, you'll be able to use the tiny little star punch. Get that all lined up. Alright, so those are all our pieces. Quick trim on my pop. Now you can follow the stamped image exactly or cut a tiny little border around it. It's entirely up to you. And there we go. And now we're going to be ready for assembly. So the silver brushed card, just fold along the score line and put in a nice crease. And then with your snail adhesive, going to attach to the front of your card. And then the green piece. I like to put plenty of adhesive on so it doesn't start lifting off. Nothing more embarrassing than taking a card out of the envelope and find that the pieces have started to fall off. Then I have my tag in Real Red, and I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back, and again I'm going to pop one in the middle so that it doesn't sag. And if you just ding them in the middle with your nail, it's a lot easier to get the backing off. There we go. And oh, before we do that, we need to put the piece of ribbon through, otherwise it'll be awkward to do that. And then this piece of eighth of an inch taffeta is just going to go round. I've got to be careful now because I've got my adhesive on the back of my dimensionals exposed. Don't want to put it down, otherwise I'll be struggling to get it off my paper. Okay, so now I've got that started, I'm going to put it on and then finish it off on my card, just about so, like that. And now I can go ahead and just finish off my little knot like that. That's better. And then with my tree, I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on the back of my tree. I've got some little half pieces here which allow me to put them right up at the top there. And then I just position it just kind of a little hanging off. I think looks quite good. Give it some dimension. With my banner, I'm just going to use snail to attach that directly to the bottom of my card. A small piece of dimensional on the back of my little tub. And just put it on top of the trunk there. Same again for my star. I need to cut just a small piece on the back of my star. Looks like the backing's ready to come off with that one. And then I'm left with my sequins, and I prefer to put these on using this multi-purpose glue. And I always put some on the back of my hand, and then I pick up just a tiny little blob and then just position them on my card where I think they're gonna look the best. And again, I've put some extra in your packets, oops, and so you can put as many or as few on your card as you'd like. And I think I'm going to put one more and then consider that done. And that will dry, that adhesive will dry clear. So there we are, the 1st of November's cards using the Festival of Trees stamp set of the month. Thank you for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.